Good morning, cyber traders. Oops. How's everybody doing this morning? Good to see you all. Gil, good to see you, Michael, everyone. All right. Everybody here loud and clear. Perfect. All right, everyone. So welcome. It's Thursday. 30 minutes till the market opens up. Got a couple of interesting stocks that are making a move. I want to just start off talking about this one stock right here. Did anybody in the cyber group room get this OBLG? I know some of you traded in it. What a nice run. Some of you did. Okay, good. I got out of it. I'm glad I did, actually. So I kind of chased it, and I think the good number where everybody should got in is right around here, around 8:30. We saw that big pop. I only was able to make like $268. That wasn't that much. What happened was I got distracted and started coming down, and it came down here. And then what happened? Just kind of show you for some of you here that you see all these iceberg orders that showed up over here. All these orders show up, and now another order just showed up. So actually, I got out most of it at 470, which is right around here. But I was really ticked off. I should have got out at 5, and I know what happened. And I was getting ready for the morning meeting. But anyway, money's money. But anyway, there's this other stock that I know some of us are in there. I got a limit order. I got filled in. I've been stuck in this one right here, the SMFL. I know we've been looking at that one too, right there. So I'm in at 128. So I'm holding pretty good right there. I got a limit order. I got filled. So it's a cheap stock, dollar stock. You know what I mean? Like if it pops, it would have been nice, if it goes up to 40. But listen, once again, day trading, you need a lot of money to do this. 1,000 shares, $1 stock, $1,000. I mean, listen, it's up 54%. Anyway, both these stocks are going on the watch list, okay? OBLG and the SMFL. All right, so regarding about that, let's talk about what is going on for today and yesterday and what happened and what kind of trades we're going to be going into. So anyway, regarding about yesterday, there were a couple of nice little moving stocks that we had that moved up really, really nice. The SSMT was just phenomenal. Okay. This thing is like nonstop. We talked about the FDA approval that it got, and it's pretty crazy. Great drug, great everything about it. And you know what? It just doesn't stop. It's been one of the best swing trades so far up until ASTS that we traded. So I don't know if anyone jumped onto the SMMT, but it's breaking all-time highs. You could see on a long-term chart, it's just been absolutely phenomenal. $3 stock. I had this big spike right here. And then when I made that announcement, they just love the news on Summit, the Summit stock. So anyway, that one did really well, not only on a day trade, but also it wasn't an easy day trade yesterday. It wasn't an easy day trade. It was more of a swing trade, so let everybody know. But it's going back on the watch list, on the swing trade watch list, all right? Now, by the way, traders, and I know we have some people listening in right now. Is it ever too late to buy these stocks? Is it ever too late? It's never too late. We know when it's too late? When you don't buy it. Now, remember, we always say this. I know sometimes we feel like we don't want to chase. So what do we learn in class? Just buy one stinking share of the stock, okay? And you know what? Today, we're going to all make a commitment today. If you do not buy a stock today, you are going to be forced to buy one single share of stock today. One share to force you. Because you know what? If you don't get into that mode and do some trades, you're never going to jump into it. So anyway, we got that summit that's going on. Now, a couple of more stocks. Oops, my phone's clicking like crazy. It looks like I'm getting a lot of people registered for today's FBC. Remember, that's right. I forgot to mention, you guys, don't forget, today, let me post up that link for all of you people here that are on social media. Live workshop today. You see a little QR code on the top left-hand corner. Take your phone, scan it. Today at 12 o'clock, I'm going to teach you how to find these stocks, how to trade them. It's a big open house once a week. Don't miss it. If you missed it, register, you get the recording. But anyway, a couple of the stocks that did really, really, really well yesterday. So I want to talk about this one right here. This one was awesome right here. Children's Place. So Children's Place was funny. I was doing the podcast yesterday with Anka from Trading Out Loud. And I got distracted. You know what I mean? It's like 12:30 and the thing's starting to move on us. And it's like, I was like, I'm trying to do the podcast. I'm looking at this stock. We were watching it. Things going great. Remember, the stock started right around 5 o'clock at $5. Right around 9:30, where we pretty much got, most of us were watching it. Right from that 670, ran to about $10. What a great runner. And most importantly, everyone remembers this stock right here. When we traded it back in February, this stock, yes, it ran up to 38. It was just a really, really nice run. And you could see here, it's got some resistance levels up here. But am I going to put place back on the watch list? No, that was yesterday's news. This is not today's. A couple of the other stocks that did really well yesterday, AVGO. That one did really well. The market, let me tell you, we got really beat up yesterday on the Dow. Let me bring up the Dow and show you. So we got crushed, and we made a hell of a comeback yesterday. So as much as right around we did the reversal time, which we all know. Everybody see the mouse pad? Best times, worst times to trade. All right. So everyone should be having that mouse pad on your desk on your desk. So anyway, that 10:30 reversal, things went up pretty big, but a lot of things did come in and came into play. NVIDIA, they also did really well. And what else we had here? CNEY, that was another. That was okay. The solar stocks, FSLR. That one did really, really well yesterday. I think that had a lot to do with the debates. Okay, so solar stock company. Once again, I think everyone was saying is that Kamala Harris had beat Trump on the debates. So she's all about solar. So these stocks obviously did pretty well. But on the other aspect, bank stocks did not do well. Bank stocks have taken a very big hit. So bank stocks didn't do well. And another thing that took a very, very big hit yesterday, too, is all the medical insurance companies. So because everyone thought that she won yesterday, and that's what they're saying, she wants to go through a one payer. She wants to eliminate medical insurance where it's just a one pay, more of a socialism type of medical insurance. Like, we have a lot of people here in Canada and Europe. So she wants to go on a single pay system. And that does not going to go well with Oxford and all them. So they all went down like 5%. Listen, Aetna, all of them took big, big hits yesterday. So if that's the case, those companies are not going to really do too well. All right. Anyway, another thing you got to watch out too is pharmaceutical stocks. They might take a big hit also. Now, let's go talk about what's moving around this morning. So we got these two stocks right here. You got this one that's moving. OBLG. Wow, good thing I got out of that. Look at that. Dropped all the way to 450. Where did I get out? 470. Look, it dropped down to $4. Big, big jump right there. All right, a couple other stocks also going to make the watch list too. All right, let me just move this up over here. We got this little cheapie up 140%. TNON. I don't know what the orders look like, but TNON. By the way, let me just bring up really quick the OBLG. All right. Now, for some of you that are watching this on social media, these are things that we're going to be teaching you and we're going to talk about this afternoon. And cyber traders, that the students, you guys know why we all got out of this position. Look at the red lines. Okay. Can everyone just tell me in the trading room, what are those red lines look like to you? What does this look like that's going on right here? What is that around the 450, the 460? What does that look like to you? What does that red line look like at 490, $5? What does that look like? That's a ladder effect. That's somebody dumping stock and pushing it down and pushing it down. And if you were not prepared on it and you didn't see those orders, you'll get hold in the bag. And that's why people lose money in trading. How do you actually go into a position and not know where the street is? Okay. So if you want, and by the way, it's not just this stock. They do it on all of them. You know what? This stock's not doing too well. Listen, if it breaks, I'm going to get out of this one. I'm pretty much at support, even though it's up 52%. All right. Another one up there. Let's see what else is out there that's moving. This is garbage. This one, we already know about this one. This one gapped up yesterday. This one is not bad. Cheap little stock. This one just moved just now, not too much, 360 up to $4. Spread's a little sticky. GRRR. Let me see here. 375. I'm going to put a limit order out here at 375. Just put a limit. There we go. See if I get executed. All right. Put a limit order out there. This one, not too much going on out there. Not too much. Right now we're down to 13%. Not too much. Ooh, Summit's on the list. Look at that. See that? Summit's on the list right there. CJET, not that good there. All right, losers. Got a couple of crushed stocks are getting crushed, hammered here. Pharmaceutical stocks, we know they don't come back. Very, very rarely they come back. HQ, we know why this thing is up, because it was up big the other day. This is all nothing really there. Moderna taking a very big hit. All right. Moderna. All right. I guess COVID shots are not selling anymore. Meanwhile, I heard that COVID's out there pretty hard too. But vaccines, they only last so long. Let me see what's going on in the losers. All right, so you know what? There's actually a pretty big buyer here. See it right there? What number is that? 60? 68? I put a limit order by 68. You go a little bit lower, just a little bit lower. NASDAQ, limit. Put a buy there. Put a couple of limit orders out there. All right, let's see what else we got moving over here. New York Stock Exchange. Anything there? Nothing there. NPW, this one looks pretty good. Cheap low stock up 13%. NPW, that one looks pretty decent. And, oh, that's right. One of you mentioned it before. Delta's moving. So if Delta's moving, that means all the other ones are moving. You got American Airlines, United. Did they have earnings today? It's a pretty big pop that I made right there. Oh, I got filled on Moderna. All right, got to keep an eye on that. That order got filled. Order got filled right there. So let's keep an eye on that. I don't like when orders filled like that. Got filled like that. Oh, hold on a second. Big spread right there. I got to keep an eye on that Moderna. All right, what else we got going on over here? What's moving? Rider, curve, gold. I think that pretty much does it. That pretty much does it. All right, traders. So anything I'm missing I did not call out? I didn't call that one out. Let me see that one. Which one you got there? The Brad, the MNPR. MNPR. You know what? It's gapped up. It's not really. It's holding here pretty strong. I'll put that one on the list. Ooh, this one's dropping pretty hard. We got to get out of this thing right here. Let's go out there and sell. Looks like we're going to start on a downside today. Let's not end of the world. Not worry about that. NASDAQ, sell. All right. We got out. So we're down a little bit. We're down 400. We'll make it back. What else we got going on out there? Anything else that we're missing? Gold's moving up. I know, Grant. Gold's moving up really nice. Gold is moving up really nice. I'm glad we bought a bunch of that gold. Anything else? MCRB. Nah, I'm not too crazy about that one. That one's not moving too well. All right. Anybody else on social media? You see anything else that's going on out there? Yeah, Warren. Well, we got out of it. You know what happened? That seller got done right there. I'm just going to show you what happened. You see what happened? That seller got done at 68. That's why I dropped all the way down to 67. So you got to follow those orders. All right? Got to follow the orders. Listen, when you see a big order like that, sometimes you take a shot because someone wanted to buy it, but when they get filled, you got to know when you got to hit. You got to know when you got to exit. All right, so let's get ready for the market open up, everybody. We got about 15 minutes. If you haven't registered yet, take your phone, QR code, top left-hand corner. If you're watching on social media, Cyber Traders, we're going to get started in a little bit. We got a pretty decent list over here that we got going on right now. We're going to post this on our watch list. And listen, Part of the game is you lose, you make, you don't trade, you're not going to learn. But always remember what I told you, what I said this morning. Everyone should at least trade one share of stock today, okay? One share. If you didn't trade one share, you know what? Force yourself, because you got to trade if you want to learn how to trade, all right? And that's how you can start learning how to day trade, swing trade. Let's get ready for the market to open up, everyone. I'll see you in a little bit.